Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our series on criminal justice, an overview of the system. Today, we're diving into the critical early stages of the criminal justice process, from the initial appearance of the accused in court to the intricacies of arraignment. It's a journey through the foundational legal safeguards and procedural steps that underscore our justice system's commitment to fairness and due process. Let's get started. Initial appearance. Imagine finding yourself suddenly thrust into the legal system due to an arrest. What unfolds next is a critical procedural step known as the initial appearance, a safeguard enshrined in our Constitution to protect individuals from unjust detention. Within mere hours of being detained, suspects are presented before a judge or magistrate, marking the beginning of their formal journey through the criminal justice process. During this initial court appearance, the accused are officially informed of the charges against them, a fundamental right ensuring transparency and fairness from the outset. Additionally, they receive vital advice on their legal rights, including the right to counsel and the right to remain silent, underscoring the system's commitment to due process. The magistrate then reviews the evidence at hand to assess whether there's sufficient probable cause to proceed with the case. This stage is not only about verifying the legality of the arrest but also about evaluating whether the case warrants further judicial scrutiny. Bail considerations are made at this juncture, offering the accused a possibility of release under certain conditions, thereby balancing the principle of presumed innocence with the community's safety needs. This initial appearance serves as the accused's first formal interaction with the judicial system, setting the tone for the legal proceedings that will follow. It's a foundational moment designed to ensure that the rights of the individual are protected while the wheels of justice begin to turn. The role of federal courts. In the federal court system, the initial appearance of a defendant takes on a more structured and formal tone. During this critical phase, defendants are confronted with the specific charges laid against them, marking a pivotal moment in their legal journey. The court also deliberates on a pressing question. Should the defendant remain in custody until the trial, or is there a basis for release? This determination hinges on whether there's probable cause to believe the defendant committed the alleged offenses, showcasing the careful balance the system seeks between upholding public safety and respecting the accused's legal rights. For those facing the daunting prospect of navigating the legal system without financial resources, the court ensures access to justice by appointing legal representation. This attorney, whether a federal public defender or a private practitioner willing to serve, is compensated through funds appropriated by Congress, illustrating the commitment to a fair trial for all, regardless of economic status. Moreover, the conditions set for a defendant's release prior to trial are carefully considered to safeguard community well-being while upholding the fundamental presumption of innocence. These conditions, ranging from home confinement to mandatory check-ins with a pretrial services officer, are designed to minimize risk to the public and guarantee the defendant's appearance at subsequent legal proceedings. This stage in the federal court emphasizes the intricate balance the justice system maintains between individual freedoms and the collective safety of the community, ensuring each decision is rooted in both legal principle and pragmatic caution. Preliminary hearing versus grand jury. Historically, the grand jury system played a pivotal role in the American legal landscape, serving as the gatekeeper for moving criminal cases to trial by assessing the sufficiency of evidence. This age-old mechanism, while effective in theory, proved to be impractical and burdensome in more populous and busier jurisdictions, leading to the need for a more efficient alternative. The introduction of the preliminary hearing marked a significant evolution in this process. Unlike the grand jury, where proceedings occur without the defendant's presence and in secrecy, the preliminary hearing brings the examination of evidence into the open courtroom. Here, a judge directly evaluates the prosecutor's evidence to determine if there's probable cause to believe a crime was committed and that the defendant was involved. This procedural shift not only expedites the legal process by cutting down on the time and resources required but also enhances transparency and fairness by allowing the defendant and their attorney to participate actively. This modern approach streamlines the pathway to trial, ensuring that the essential legal standard of probable cause is met without sacrificing the integrity of the process. By adapting to the demands of contemporary justice, the preliminary hearing addresses the limitations of the grand jury system, offering a more practical and equitable means of evaluating the merits of criminal cases in today's fast-paced world. Arraignment. Arraignment is where the formal charges are presented and defendants enter their plea. It's a critical juncture where many opt for a plea bargain, trading a guilty plea for lesser charges or lighter sentencing. In federal cases, over 90% of defendants plead guilty, highlighting the strategic calculations within legal counsel. Should a not guilty plea be entered, the stage is set for trial, emphasizing the legal principle that pleas must be both knowledgeable and voluntary. Conclusion. The path from arrest to arraignment encapsulates the legal mechanisms designed to protect individuals' rights while facilitating the administration of justice. Each step, governed by centuries-old principles, reaffirms the balance between individual liberties and societal needs. Teaser for next video. What happens when a case goes to trial or a guilty plea is entered? Stay tuned for our next video to explore the trial process, the nuances of plea bargains, and the sentencing phase. It's a complex dance of legal strategy, rights protection, and judicial discretion. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like for a deep dive into the unfolding drama of the criminal justice process. See you next time.